Old Stephan taking a little nappy nap, dreaming about root beer barrels, no doubt. My Lord, wake up, son. And what's he got over here? A little beverage? You got yourself a little beverage? Now, that is a mix, but when you got a Coca-Cola can that is not quite red but not quite purple, that means it is a cherry Coke can. The officers actually gave him a cherry Coke, his favorite carbonated beverage, just to butter him up. Wow. 10 out of 10 by the detectives. Good job, boys. You did your research. My goodness. Look at his little blue t-shirt. Brother, pull it down. We can see your butt crack. You better not make that a habit when you go where you're going, all right? Because Big Bubba D would love to catch a glimpse of the little split in your root beer barrel. Let's go, boys. Let's get this thing started. Here we go. Uh-oh.
Stephan.
Now, first of all, his name ain't Stephan. It's Stephan. Stephan. It ain't Stephan. It's too dignified for him.
How you doing, sir?
Wake your ass
up,
up, boy.
Didn't mean to wake you up.
Yeah, well, go ahead and let him catch some more Z's. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you snoozing? We'll come back in an hour and a half. Nah, go ahead. Rile him up. Smack him a few times. Make him. This is serious business.
I'm going to introduce myself. My name's Mark. I work for the Kissimmee Police Department. Nice to meet you. This is Corporal Ilgen. Brandon. I understand you've been here for a little bit.
Nice to meet you.
So, just to give you a little bit of background, the reason we are here now is because Jennifer and yourself reside in the city of Kissimmee. So, initially they thought,
Look at him cracking his little knuckles and flexing his little hands. What do you got, carpal tunnel from making all them sandwiches down there at Quiznos? I tell you, these sandwiches don't put tomatoes on their dang self. Somebody's got to do it, and it takes a toll. Yeah, crack your knuckles there, Stephan.
Dropped off at school, and it would be an Orange County case. It seems like since she lives in Kissimmee, that's the reason we're going to do the case. Okay. You understand? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let me just grab some things here real quick. All right. I know that you were brought up here by detectives, right? Detectives drove you? Okay. And that was earlier today.
I have no idea how long ago that was.
It was sometime today.
Sometime today.
So being that you're here,
I'll tell you now, this detective, this little skinny bald one over here with the enviable beard, he looks like just watch him for a second. He looks like he just is fantasizing about beating the living crap out of Stephan with his bare hands. Good Lord.
we're here. You were taken here by detectives. I just need to get this out of the way just so we can talk about how we're or where she may be, okay? All right. Have you ever been in trouble ever in your life?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever had your rights read?
Of course I've been in trouble. I mean, back in 2011, I got caught sneaking bacon out of the frozen bacon pan over there in the Quiznos freezer. That was a whole ordeal. Got demoted from manager to assistant manager. Never did quite bounce back from that. They had me on cheese duty for a week.
To you at any point in your life?
I must have.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I'm going to do them again just to get it out of the way, and then we can talk about school and stuff like that, okay? All right. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning. Do you understand these rights? Okay, perfect. All right. So before we start talking, one last thing. Can you just raise your right hand? Do you swear and affirm that the statement you're about to give is the truth, nothing but the truth, to the best of your knowledge, so help you God?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Oh,
All right. Let's talk about
beautiful.
your
Root beer barrel addiction. Let's talk about that. Let's start there.
We just talked to Jennifer a little bit, so where'd you meet her?
Work.
Where was that at?
We worked for a home building company. It's no longer in business, but we were both in the call center area.
Oh, okay. So like selling homes or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at him. You know right now he's got at least 3 Tamagotchis on his belt, wallet chain, or in his pocket. Probably one under his hat for emergencies. Speaking of his hat, why is his hat molded like modeling clay to his head? I do believe he came out of his mama's womb 38 years ago with that hat on his head. He was born with that hat on his head. Look at the curvature. Why is it so form-fitting, sir?
You lived in Kissimmee with him? Because I know Jennifer said she's lived in Kissimmee for years.
Yeah. Off and on for years myself.
Okay. Any family that lives in Kissimmee?
No.
Okay. So on and off, how long do you think you lived in Kissimmee?
This stretch, 2 or 3 years.
Okay. Jennifer kind of mentioned that, then you moved back to wherever your parents live. And where is that at?
Sir, why are you still yawning? We are over 5 minutes into this investigation. Like, I don't know about you, but I could be asleep for 7 hours. And if you wake me up to 2 detectives investigating me for the murder of a preteen, I'll perk right up like I just shotgunned an espresso. I'm not going to be for... My brain ain't got to firing all its pistons yet. I can't recall up that. Sir, perk up. This is serious. You're going down. What's wrong with you?
It's in Northport. It's down
Okay, so on the West Coast. Got it. All right. So you had a birthday recently. She had a birthday party Sunday,
yeah.
Okay.
So
Did you come to the party?
No, I was not. I was on my way up at that point.
Okay. So the party ends. Did you pick them up from the party?
Someone must have dropped her off.
Okay.
She was there when I got there. Jen asked me to make sure that in the shower and did her bedtime routines, which she did. She was already on top of it, so nothing to do there.
Okay. What time do you think you got back in Kissimmee?
What time I got into Kissimmee?
Yeah.
Maybe 8 o'clock, 8:30ish, something like that.
And I apologize if you've answered these questions before. It's just like I said, we're coming into the game late, so I may ask you things that you've already answered probably 3 or 4 times.
Oh, you know what? A little off topic. Can we talk about the size of Stephan's ears? Look at them bad boys. Those are prize hogs at the county fair. Them things that get a blue ribbon. Those are grass-fed, hefty hogs at your local county fair. Them things are taking first place every time. And that reminds me, I saw a comment on the last video about Stephan when I made fun of his ears. It was a woman. She said, "Oh my gosh, Pablo. Oh no, how dare you? Oh gosh, I'm such a big fan, but I can no longer watch you. I was showing you to my friends, and you made fun of the size of Stephan's ears. And my best friend, she just had a newborn son, and his ears are very big. And so when she heard that, she immediately shut you off and said, 'How dare he make fun of the size of people's ears?' And oh my gosh, Pablo, please apologize, or I can no longer ever watch you again." Ma'am, tell Junior, listen up. It shouldn't be too hard for him with the size of them bad boys. I do apologize. I'm so sorry for the comments I made about this monster's ears, and I'm so sorry that you were so offended I'm sorry that you immediately grouped in your newborn innocent son to 38-year-old monster and assaulter of children, Stephan Stearns. I'm sorry that like those two are like very related in your mind. So as to show how sincere my apology is, please email me with your address and I will promptly send you a complimentary pair of JSP earmuffs for Junior, size triple XL.
I apologize as well. My memory is not super reliable on time frames. I've been medicated for the better part of a week.
Okay, that's fine. What do you take medicine for?
Anxiety mostly. I've been having some money troubles lately. Anxious over that. So.
Money troubles?
Okay, well, hopefully your money troubles get better.
I've been medicated on Ativan since probably...
Money troubles?
Okay, gotcha. All right, so when you...
Working at Quiznos, you got money trouble? You touching bread all day, brother. How you got money troubles when you stay touching bread? Ugh, that's such a hard caption.
Got back when you got to Kissimmee and you got to the apartment. What happened? Like,
made some dinner, made some ramen.
Ramen?
Love how I make my ramen.
You're gonna be making a lot of that in prison.
Then we started watching Sister Act, but it was time for her to start getting ready. Basically, just as we were starting Sister Act.
okay.
Okay.
And that was just about bedtime.
What time is bedtime?
Usually 10:30, 11ish, something like that. It's a
What?
spectrum.
11 p.m. for a 12-year-old? Hey, listen, and I'm no expert. I'm no parent, so I may be wrong. I may sound like a doofus. But what I do know is all my cats, they're in bed by 9:30 sharp every night. That's just me.
Not a set time.
Mm-hmm. Then, so... who's going through the bedtime routine? Because I know Jennifer said she has somewhat of a little routine too that she does. Is it her? Are you talking about?
Jennifer's routine is taking her meds, eating some food so that she can have the proper calories for the meds. And then she's got about an hour to do whatever she needs to do because she needs to fall asleep at that point.
Okay, gotcha.
Her bedtime routine is taking her bedtime meds, brushing her hair. She should have showered that night. And then she goes to bed as well. Usually with some bombs or something on in the background. Bombs burgers.
Got it. What are the sleeping arrangements?
She sleeps in her.
Okay. Did she sleep in her bed Sunday night?
No. I was just back. I'd been away for a couple months. In the same bed together, so we get some serious sleep. So she said no to that and suggested that the guest room upstairs had a big enough bed. So some snuggle cuddle time that
Whoa!
would suffice.
Jen sent Madeline up to you for some serious snuggle cuddle time? You call it snuggle cuddle time. Brother, here's the thing. Not only are you not the biological father of Madeline Soto, you are not even a consistent, constant, dependable stepfather for Madeline Soto, because Jen says that you are an on-again, off-again boyfriend. So you're just some guy who's there when Jen isn't pissed about how much money of hers you spent on video games this month. And you're up there having snuggle and cuddle time. Brother, let me tell you something. Snuggle and cuddle is what I do with my cats. You should not be a random man who's there 4 months out of the year should not be snuggling and cuddling alone in a bed upstairs away from her mother with a preteen. That is absolutely nasty. Why do you think that's okay? That is disgusting.
Jim get to sleep in peace.
Okay. So you say snuggle time. What does that mean?
I like to be alone. She is extremely dependent. She does not like to be alone at all. She needs human presence around her. Simply.
Gotcha.
I see now. It's Madeline's fault because she's so dependent. She needs you around her. Brother, can you hear me? I'm sure you can with them ears. Screw you, you sicko. I bet you can hear me through the screen. You can hear me back in time when this interview took place. Them ears are so large. I guarantee there's a wasp that is burrowed somewhere down in his ear cavity and started the blueprints for the architecture of a hive in his eardrums.
Wean her off of that, but it's difficult.
What?
I think he's on his way down to help.
Gotcha. Okay.
Last I heard.
All right. So Jennifer says go up. So snuggle time with you to help her go to sleep. Is that right?
Just bedtime. Yeah.
Bedtime. Okay. Did you stay in the room the entire night?
Not the entire night. I'm usually up and down sometimes. So I might go grab a drink or something.
Oh, you go grab a drink. What is it, a root beer? Doofus.
Yeah, I'm up and down sometimes.
Gotcha. But you didn't at any point go. Okay. All right. So night goes on, morning time comes around, and to school. Walk me through that a little bit.
Excuse me.
Oh, gosh. Oh, here we are, over 10 minutes into the interview, and I'm still yawning. I was having such a good dream. Brother, shut up.
Morning routine. She usually starts waking up. We set about 3 alarms. The first one goes off and we let her keep snoozing.
Do you remember what time her alarm goes off? What?
Not really. Maybe 7:30ish. I'm not sure. Alarm goes off. We let her snooze about 3 times while we start getting ourselves ready. And after the 3rd snooze, it's time for her to get up for real. And
I'm texting Ariel right now because I swear I know she just cranked the heat up in the house. She don't think I know, but I know. You know when the heat gets turned on, you can smell it. I can smell the heat cranking through my vents, my ventricles. I can smell it. You've been caught, ma'am. You've been caught. You've been caught. I know you did it. You know I like the house icy cool. Caught you. And I just texted her a strongly worded message.
Start getting ready. Typically, she will shower.
I can smell it.
So she needs to brush her hair, brush her teeth. Excuse me.
Heck, Stephan probably heard her crank the heat up.
Get her book bag together. eat some breakfast if she's going to eat there. And then we eventually make our way out the door.
Okay. So walk me through, like, you leave, you take her to school in your car?
Yeah.
Okay. And what kind of car do you have?
It's a Lincoln. It's actually my parents' car because my car is down south. It needs maintenance.
Why did I? Because I was just about to say, I wonder what kind of car old Stephan drives. You know, they say your car is like a representation of yourself. Some people say car owners look like their car. What kind of car would Stephan drive? Of course, he drives none. He drives his mammy's Lincoln. Brother, you look like Abraham Lincoln. Matter of fact, no, I won't even disrespect old Abe, honest Abe, like that. You look like something that would be stuck to the bottom of Abraham Lincoln's top hat that he would brush off in disgust. Like, oh, God, what is this on the brim of my top hat? That's what you look like, brother.
So we're scared of driving too much. So I'm driving a Lincoln right now. Got out early. The plan was to get some McDonald's on the way.
Mickey D's, huh?
Early.
Do you remember what time you left, roughly?
Not 100%.
Okay.
I'm sorry. My memory has not been super reliable.
Oh, that's fine.
But it was early. Maybe 7:30, 7:45, something like that. I'm not sure. I'm honestly not certain.
That's fine.
The plan
Was Jennifer awake when you guys left?
Semi-awake. I was giving her updates as we were going along. That's when we started asking questions. You know, did she go somewhere else? Did she know that you were going to come pick her up? Did she possibly go to her office, which has kind of been what she's been doing for the past. Working a new schedule. So we started making all the calls. And no one had seen her yet.
So he's talking about Madeline being missing here. So you're going around, you're saying you're going around making calls, looking around for her. You can't find her. Everyone's in on this search. Brother, didn't I hear you say in these jail call recordings that just came out that you found her in the house? And when you did, she was ice cold, ice to the touch. So which is it, brother? You just screwed up big time.
So that's when we started getting a lot more concerned and panics. She drove around a little more, looking for her, looking along the walking paths, and didn't see anything. Went to her. Not there, waited around, not there, went back to the school, not there. At that point, the whole family started rallying.
Oh, yeah, you're going everywhere. You're going all around, going to the school. The whole family's rallying around. Brother, I thought you found her right there in the house, ice cold, by yourself. Which is it? And I promise you, that's going to be a big, they got to bring that up in court. They got to bring that up in court. That does not match up at all.
Going to I think that it was around that.
Okay. Going back to school, how was she like on the car ride there?
Just calmed down, sleeping. Sleeping along the way. She
Very convenient. Oh, what? With my last moments allegedly with her, how was she? Oh, she was knocked out sleeping, just like I was a minute ago. We all need our sleep in this family. Jen Soto used to send her up to my room to get assaulted because she needed her sleep. You know, we all need our sleep in our Z's over here in the Soto E. Stearns house. Okay, get the hell out of here.
How often have you?
Not often, honestly. This might have been my third or fourth morning school run. I'm not normally the one to do it.
And on the other occasions, has she had you drop her off in and around the same location, or how does that?
She has this image thing. I guess it's, she only likes to be seen getting out of certain cars in front of the school. But mine's was, I guess, kind of a hoopty, and she's embarrassed by it.
Lincoln?
Nice.
You're telling me a 12-year-old has an identity complex to where she's too good to be seen getting out of a Lincoln at what, a 6th grade? What are we in 6th grade here? No? 7th? What? Oh, a 12-year-old's too good to be seen getting out of a Lincoln? What does she prefer, a Mercedes, a G-Wagon, an Audi, a Lamborghini? Come on. Shut up. I mean, you know, if you'd have said she didn't like being seen being dropped off by you, Lobes McGee, I would believe that. But, she didn't want to be seen in Mama's Lincoln. Brother, I'm surprised you're okay with being seen in Mama's Lincoln. You're 38 and ain't got a vehicle. Get yourself together. What's wrong with you? Well, Madeline didn't care. What are you talking about? Full of crap.
Nice looking Sentra. So, yeah, this is not the first time she's asked me to drop her off a little ways down so she could walk up and.
Oh, well, that all adds up and is very convenient. She was embarrassed to be seen in a Lincoln. So I had to drop her off a ways away from the school, and that allowed just enough time for her to be kidnapped. By who? The Lincoln looters? I mean, who's watching y'all? Who's spying on this Lincoln on the way to school to snatch Madeline up at the perfect time? They ain't been watching your routine because you just said only 3 or 4 times you've ever even had to take her to school. It's not a common thing. Anybody been watching your routine and your movements and your schedule and been scoping you out and figuring out your itinerary here to where, hell, here's the perfect moment to grab Madeline? No, sir. No, sir. Shut up. Nice try.
So you say she was conked out on the way there. You said you took her to school, or you were on her way to school. You needed to turn around to get your clicker.
Correct.
Was she sleep?
Oh, so she was conked out on the way to school. Well, me personally, if I'm literally, if I am someone who gets that upset, oh my God, I cannot be caught dead stepping out of this Lincoln at school. Or Billy McGee's gonna tease me in math class. I cannot be caught dead getting out of this Lincoln. I won't be sleeping on the way to school. I'm gonna be up and alert like, hey, stepdaddy, remember now, don't be coming nowhere near the school. Drop me off half a mile down the road. Drop me off over there by the Bojangles. And I'll walk the rest of the way before I get caught dead with you. Now get out of here with your rattle wagon. Get on out of here. No, I'm not going to be sleeping. What are you talking about? Doesn't add up.
She was, yeah.
Okay.
It had been an early morning, so I figured it'd be fine to let her sleep.
Someone's in the chat right now watching this, and they proudly drive a Lincoln. And they're going, they're watching and listening to this whole thing going, hey, wait a minute, I drive a Lincoln. What's wrong with the Lincoln? I didn't say there was. Talk to Stephan. Write him a strongly worded letter. Let him know how you feel about him disrespecting your vehicle of choice.
In the car ride.
Okay. When you got back to the apartment complex, did you go in the front gate, or because I know there's the front entrance and then the back entrance?
When I came back after forgetting my phone.
Yeah. So which way did you leave?
I would have had to go in the front.
Okay.
And the guy scanned it.
Be right back.
And I got in and got my fob and left. I don't remember if I left out the front or the back.
Did you stop anywhere else in? No.
Not that I recall, no.
Okay. Did you take any trash out from the apartment?
The night before, I think I did. sure. I took the trash out at some point, but I don't remember if it was the night before or it was the morning of. Yeah, sometimes we get trash bags piling up by the door. To see them.
Is there like a common trash place, or like is there take their trash to?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that where you took the trash out?
Yeah.
Okay. And you don't remember if that was Sunday night or Monday morning?
It could have been Sunday night.
So you're telling me I don't remember if I took the trash out when it was pitch black, or if it when it was bright as bright as the light reflecting off my shiny, greasy, oily lobes. You don't remember? I think that's something that would stand out.
I don't recall. I'm sorry, I was in fog.
Well. Okay. So.
Uh-oh, here it comes. I can tell. I've been in this position. Not in his exact, not for what he did, but I've been interrogated. I know it's about to go. They're about to hit him with the cold water, baby. They're about to take the batteries out of your Tamagotchi right now. Wait for it.
Supposedly they got video of her walking past the church or waiting at the church for a while.
They're going to hit him with that cold water. Watch.
How's your relationship with her?
Great. I'm one of her favorite people in the world.
Yeah, right. Doofus. It's not me, by the way. It just some of this stuff is redacted. When you hear it get quiet, it's not me.
How old are you?
I'm 37.
Jeez!
About to be 38.
You seem like a
This man is 30, almost 38, driving his mama's Lincoln around town.
genuinely nice person.
Jeez, Lou.
Jennifer talks very highly of you. So the morning school, when you came back, get your clicker. What was your?
She wasn't saying anything. She was just asleep. She was just reclined in the chair, sleeping.
Okay, explain to me, like reclining backwards.
Just laying back in the chair.
Mm-hmm.
Just like that, I guess.
Okay. All right. Stephan here. I'm gonna be. I'm too old to lie to people. Too old to beat around the bush.
I told you, here it comes. He's about to drop the hammer on him. Pierce his lobes, officer.
And we seem
Pierce
like we're having a generally good conversation right now. Okay. The only thing that I ask for from you is, and I will reciprocate, I want you to be honest with me as much as I'm being honest with you. Okay. There's cameras in all over the place. As you can imagine, nowadays, cameras are everywhere. Okay.
Look at Stephan's face. Oh, God.
So we see you coming in at the guard shack. Okay. We see you go by the dumpster. Okay.
I may have taken some trash with me then.
Now it's all coming back to me, officer. I remember when I took that trash out. That was just about morning time. I hauled, toted, and heaved a couple bags of trash right there in that dumpster. Now I see. Now, yes, sir. Got me on camera, you say. Oh, and now it's coming back to. Oh, is it?
House trash.
House trash?
Yeah. So it must have been that morning then.
Must have been, huh?
We'll toss trash bags on the back seat.
Boy, your memory's coming back quick.
Drop that out the way.
Oh, now we got further details on what you did with the trash. It's all coming back now.
I may have mentioned to her.
I know what it is. His ball cap was on way too tight. It was restricting the core part of his brain that deals with memories. That ball cap's so ding tight. I mean, it looks like somebody dumped a bucket of root beer on his head, and it's soaked to his skull so tight he can't remember nothing. But now it's drying up a little bit. Oh, I guess it was that morning.
I'll have to double check.
Okay. Was everything in trash bags?
I'm sorry?
Was everything in trash bags, or was there any items that were just tossed along with the bag?
I think it would have been in trash bags or maybe some boxes too. Some birthday stuff, leftovers. I can't remember exactly what.
Okay. When you for school, did she have her backpack with her?
Yes.
She did. Did she have her school computer with her?
Yes. Presumably, yes.
Presumably. Okay.
Oh, presumably. Can we presume that you're hiding a Tamagotchi in your beard right now? Can we presume that? Can we just go ahead and get that out of the way?
Once again, this goes back with the whole honesty thing. There was things in that trash bag that got thrown away that probably shouldn't have been thrown away. Okay. We'll get that in a minute. But right now, our main focus is on finding. That is our number one focus right now. Okay. Do you have any idea where she may be?
No.
None whatsoever.
No.
Okay. All right.
He has no idea where she may be. You said you found her dead, cold to the touch. But you have no idea where she. Well, then once you found, okay, let's go with your story. Once you found her dead, cold to the touch, what did you do with her? What did you do with her body? What did you do with her? Because now nobody can find her and you have no idea where she's at. So what did you do with her after you found her? Come on, man. You're an idiot. Absolute idiot. And look at this. Uh-oh. It looks like Bernice is about to, no, I don't know her name, is about to take some photos of our guy. Oh, he took his sweatshirt off and his hat. Well, he is quite the physical specimen, ain't he? Look at that physique. My Lord.
If you could open your mouth.
Oh, gosh. Oh, what an inconvenience this is to you, Stephan. Oh, how dare they treat you like this? Whoa. Explicit graphic content, sensitive content warning. Wait a minute. Excuse me. Whoa. Oh, my Lord. I just saw this. Excuse me, ma'am. I think you got an alien, an extraterrestrial in your presence. Why does he have 3 belly buttons? Can anyone on God's green earth explain to me why this man has 1, 2, 3 belly buttons? He's got a belly control panel. And the middle one's shaped like an up arrow. He's got a belly elevator. You can go up or down and close the door or open it. You can select your floor on his belly. What is wrong with him? Look at his nipples. What are those? Why? Why are they shaped like Oklahoma? The state of Oklahoma. Why? What happened to him? My Lord. A belly control panel. Look at that. Talk about Chicken Little. He looks like a little goose. He's built like a little goose. I'm gonna feed you a little corner of bread, boy. I'm gonna feed you a little piece of sliced white bread, 'cause you're a little goose. You're a little goose. Honky Stearns. My Lord, I don't think I can take much more of this. We will do part 2 Sunday, but oh man, we've been over here for quite a while, and I'm about to throw up. I think I'll see y'all tomorrow. Shout out to Grizzly True Crime, Jizzle LeKay, for the footage. We love her. Hey, listen, not only do I support her as a true crime channel, I'm actually a personal fan of hers. I admire and respect her work ethic and her dedication, and she's really inspirational and motivating with just how hard she works in the true crime community. So very glad to be able to react to some footage she posted. So link to her channel in the description below. Other than that, oh man, I hope you enjoyed this right here. I hope you did. And I will see you next time.